welcome to this week's How To Tuesday. Before I get started, just wanted to say how incredibly excited I am that it's just a simple one medium, one substrate. I'm super excited. We're going to be using Neocolors, 2 Caran d'Ache. Those are the only ones I have. If you have Neocolors, it'll work fine. I'm not activating these today. The Neocolors 2 you can activate with water, with gesso. I am not. I'm just going to use them like a crayon. And I'm very excited because I love using them as a crayon. They're so creamy and buttery and they layer beautifully. And we're going to do that today. But before I go any further, let me say thank you so much for being here. I am honored that you're here once again. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. We have 3 more weeks. Last week I made the announcement that I was going to move any new content that I have over to my Patreon channel after June 30th. So, of course you can join at any time, but if you are someone who is, a regular here, I will leave all of my original content that I have now. There's over 100 videos. I will leave them on there. But anything new that I create for How To Tuesday will be on my Patreon channel after June 30th. So I would love for you to come hang out with us there. I have big plans and I'm very excited, and it's time. It's time for me to make this move, and I'm so grateful for the support that I have now and I will get in the future. I'd like to say thank you for those future, pledgers, if you will. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen. My page, my Facebook page, excuse me, if you are a member of my Next Generation Art Facebook page it's a private page on Facebook. The page will remain a prompt page like it started out as. For a few years it was just a prompt page. We have 5 weekly prompts now. And then Gentober will still remain. We'll do the month of October. We do Gentober, and I come up with a theme and 31 days of prompts, and it's so much fun. Yeah, so that will remain the same. It will remain a prompt page. Well, Sydney and I will still be active on it. I will be taking all of my How To Tuesday videos tutorials over to Patreon. Okay, so thank you so much. Really quick, the substrate here is the Strathmore Tone Blue Mixed Media Paper, 184 pounds. We're going to use this today, and I'm just going to use this. I didn't even grab a pencil, an eraser. Why I wanted to do this is because I have taken another deep dive into BlackBean /CMS on YouTube, and I will link his stuff and so that you guys, or link his YouTube channel, or maybe I'll find him on Pinterest. I don't know if he has a page on Pinterest. I'll have to look there. But on YouTube, he's just so, I could watch him work for hours and hours and hours. And I don't know if you are with me, but I am not the hugest fan of oil pastels, and he loves to work with oil pastels. I have learned to like them and appreciate them more, and I sit in awe of people who can. It's just not a medium that I love 100% yet. I'm growing into it, but not totally in love. And it's also, I think part of it's because 1, it's super messy, and 2, it's the tips don't last very long. You have to kind of work around that. And I like a fine tip. Or like a pointier version of something. It's the control freak in me. So I thought, why not try Caran d'Ache? I love Caran d'Ache. They are, creamy and buttery, and they have a tip on them, so they work longer. They're harder because they're like a wax crayon. So these are water soluble, but they last longer. Their shape lasts longer, and I find that it's easier for me to control. So we're going to use those. We're going to give those a shot. We're still going to do the scratchy scratch that he does. He comes in and does the texture making, and I couldn't find my awl, and this is just an eyeglass screwdriver, the flat end and the Phillips. So I don't even know if this is an eyeglass. It could be, but it works. I'm going to use this side, maybe both. I don't know. And that's it, you guys. That's it. Simple, easy peasy. If you don't have the Caran d'Ache, remember I said you could use Neocolors or Neocolors 2. If you don't have these, you can use crayons. Use crayons. Just like, remember when back in the day when our teachers used to have us lay a bunch of color down and then put black over it, like black acrylic paint over it, then scrape it up, then you have the color underneath. So crayons, my point is not to do that. You can if you want, but my point is that they can layer really well, and you can scratch them. Okay, you can scratch them off if you want. So 2 scratched suggestion to you guys is, if you do want to do the scratchy scratch, and you'll see that if you don't know what I'm talking about, lay light color first and then dark color on top, and when you pull away the dark color, the light color pops through. So okay, I am, like I said, I'm not even going to use a pencil. Yeah, so we're just going to get started. If you guys are interested in checking out my Patreon channel or joining my Next Generation Art Facebook page, if you have not done so already, I will have the links below in the description box. So please come give us a look-see. Okay, you guys, have a great week. I'm so excited to do this. I'm kind of like, I've been thinking about it for a while, and I have like little butterflies in my stomach, and fingers crossed that it works. So, all right, we're gonna get started. Before I get started, I want to mention that BlackBean, one of the things I love about his, besides his layers and textures and stuff, and I'll have popped in some images here while I'm talking, is that his distortion. I love distortion in portrait work. I just love it. I love the big wonky, you know, unmatched eyes, huge ears, small, huge ear, big lips, little lips, off center. I just love them. I love wonky portrait work. It fills my heart and makes me very, very happy. So that's another lure for me. And if you're someone who also feels that way and loves the abstract portrait worlds, you're going to love his stuff. So I would say, I highly suggest that you take a, you know, lovely little journey into his YouTube channel. It's just so much fun to watch. And he's kind of a total dork, and I love dorks, so, because I'm one myself. And it's fun to watch. It's fun. So, okay, now we're going to get started.